Hi, good morning. Okay, so hopefully you won't hear anything from the background, but I just wanted to kind of go over number 21 and 25 with you for week 12 on the Tuesday homework. Okay, so I wrote it all out, and hopefully you could kind of see this. Okay, I'm just going to explain to you step by step what I did and then go from there. Okay, so number 21, the first term is -2, the ratio is 5, and the sum is, I believe, is it -62? Okay, and this is the formula right here. Okay, the formula for the sum of geometric series. Remember, it's not an infinite series. We're just trying to find the sum of a geometric series. Okay, it doesn't go on forever. It has to stop somewhere. So this is the formula for that. This is the sum is the first term, a, and then 1 minus r, which is a ratio to the nth power. This n, remember, stands for the numbered terms, over 1 minus r. Okay, and so what you need to do is you need to find n. Okay, and n is the number of terms in the sequence. All right, so if you look at this right here, I plug these numbers in. All right, -62 is equal to the first term, which is 2, and then you put in parentheses 1 minus 5 to the nth power over 1 minus 5. And remember, the 5 is the ratio. Okay, all right, so when you plug it in here, then you go from here. Sorry, I would put it on a whiteboard, but I think this is probably a little easier. I plug it in, okay, and then what I did was I divided the -2 first, right? That's the first term. That equals 31. Okay, then I multiplied by -4 to both sides, and that equals -124 equals, and then be 1 minus, remember, we're doing the order of operations. Okay, so you can't mess with you can't subtract until you do the exponents. That's why we have to leave it alone. But we could subtract the 1 to the other side, and that equals, so -5 to the nth power equals -125. So then we have to ask ourselves, 5 to what power equals 125? And so the answer to that is 3. Okay, so -5 or 5 to the third power is 125, and then you multiply it by the negative. Remember, because it's order of operations, that's why it's -125. Okay, so let me repeat that again. So remember, we can't. So because this is 5, we do the exponent first. So 5 to the third power is 125, and then you multiply it by the negative, and that equals -125. All right. Number 25. Let's do number 25. All right, number 25 is this here. The first term is -4. The ratio, remember, the second term is 16 and the first term was -4. So remember how to get the ratio. The ratio then is -4, because if you divide these, it'll be -4. And the sum is 5,200, it says 52,428. All right, so if you plug those numbers in, just like we did in the previous problem, you'll get this. 52,428 is equal to, this is the first term, -4, and then you plug in the ratio, all right, at -4 and -4. Okay, so the ratio and the first term happen to be the same here. Okay, so what I did was then I divided it by -4, and so by dividing 52,428 by -4, I get -13,107. Okay. And then you see how this is 1 minus -4. That becomes the 5. I multiply both sides by 5, and I get 65,535 equals 1 minus -4. And remember, realize how I left it alone. It's tempting to multiply these two, but remember, I'm dealing with the exponent, so I have to deal with the exponent first before I multiply the negative. So I can't do anything about that. But what I can do is I could subtract both sides by -1. And then I get negative, and be careful because we tend to mess up integers here. So it's -65,536. Okay, equals negative and a -4 to the nth power. So now you have to think about what number, -4 to what power equals this number right here. You should probably use a calculator for that, okay? And I found out that -4 to the 8th power equals, or -4 to the 8th power times the negative will equal this number right here. Okay, so the n then is equal to 8. All right, hope this works. Hope this helped. I'll see you later. Bye.